Hey everyone, so in today's video I transform this little sidebar side buffet cabinet thing I got for $10 on Facebook Marketplace. So this is what I would consider what they call an Art Deco piece. I'm not 100% sure what the era is from, but I've just heard that reference be used with these certain pieces of furniture. So the first thing I did was I started taking off the hardware and the handles and knobs and all that stuff, the hinges, the little stoppers that are in the side doors. I ended up taking the doors off just so I could sand all of it completely. So then after I took all the hardware and the doors off and everything, I started by taking the contact paper out. Pretty outdated, if I do say so myself. Pretty sticky as well, it's on there very well. And then I took some putty and I just filled in this little mark some of the veneer was missing. It was hidden pretty well, color matched pretty well. It wasn't puttied or anything, it was just like color matched for the wood underneath. And then I took some wood glue and I put this wood veneer piece that had fallen off back on. As I was sanding, it kind of came up. So I just took some wood glue, pressed it, cleaned the wood glue up, and then used some painter's tape to kind of help secure it and push it down. I love this trick. It's just really nice. I did a couple pieces, kind of you take and then you like pull it down and tape it to the side. It helps put pressure. Works perfectly for just the little chips. So then I took my orbital sander with the 120 and I just sanded the doors down completely. The top layer of varnish, poly top coat, whatever they called it back then. I think it's technically this is a varnish on the old pieces. I just sanded all that down. It was chipping a lot. And then I puttied some marks on it, and then I took my wood glue and this little piece had chipped off, I noticed, and I did the same exact thing to this. Now this was solid wood on the side. The doors are solid wood with wood veneer on the outside of it. So this was a pretty easy chip that I just wood glued and took some painter's tape and did the same exact thing. So after I sanded the doors and the drawer and the top, I put the piece on the side and I used the same orbital and I sanded what I could with it. Like I said, the varnish was really chippy, so I was able to use my scraper and I sanded and scraped the heck out of this thing. It was super easy to sand down, super easy to hand sand, to scrape in all the little crevices because that top layer was just so old and worn and chippy, and then the wood veneer underneath was just it wasn't in like terrible condition, but it wasn't perfect. It was just, it's old and kind of dry. So then, as you can see, I took the contact paper out of the bottom of here, and then I later on actually removed the back and the bottom piece completely. The inside, I did not realize had paint. I didn't look at it like a crazy amount as I should. I'm getting better at looking at my pieces when I pick them up. I did lead tests, and thankfully it was negative for that. But I ended up taking the bottom and the back out, like I said. I'm going to be painting the inside either a dark green or a black. I think I might do black. So this is what it looked like after I completely had sanded it down. The bottom corner leg needed some taping and gluing. Then I took some oxalic acid and I just did a couple coats on the top. This is a time lapse. There was a lot of marks on the top if you saw from the beginning of the video. It needed a lot. It was in the sun, so I just kind of kept going with it, kept putting coats on and then taking and watering and cleaning it up in between. That's what you're supposed to do with oxalic acid. And then I took my Danish oil in dark walnut and I just sanded down the putty and I just Danish oiled the whole piece. It was really needing it. It took it very well. So then I am letting the Danish oil dry overnight. After letting it dry overnight, I put just a wax coating on top, painted the inside black, and that was it. This is the final outlook of it. I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. I would love to hear what you think of the final piece. Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more furniture flips. Thank you for watching.